to Milestone Mondays. We in this thing. It's Monday. What it do?
Happy Monday, beautiful people.
What's up? What's up? As I promised, we got Kandi Cam in the building. Say what's up, Kandi.
Hey, beautiful people.
How are you doing today?
I'm awesome.
You awesome?
Awesome.
Well, look, guys, I just want to tell y'all welcome, welcome, welcome to Milestone Mondays. We're going to do it again every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure that if y'all like what y'all see, y'all like us on all social media platforms. Follow us everywhere, subscribe, and share, guys. So we just gonna jump right in. We got Kandi Cam on the show, as I promised. So I know when I first asked you to come on here, it was because, you got a new life going on. You got a new boo, new love, new
Definitely,
everything.
definitely.
Okay. Shout out, kudos to the new life, okay? But
Definitely.
and we're gonna come back to that. Now I know since we spoke, you had another life situation come up, so I know it's maybe personal, so let me know if I'm just digging too much. If it's okay, please just tell the people a little bit about that, if you don't mind opening up. And the reason that I brought it to the table is because it's a lot of this going on in our communities, not just in our communities, in all communities. So I feel like this is a safe place for us to talk about something like that. We'll open up the floor to the people if anyone has any comments, questions, concerns, whatever. But only if you feel comfortable with that.
So the thing about me is I'm not embarrassed about anything.
Okay, cool
If you
then.
know me, you know me. Nothing, I'm not embarrassed about my past, no nothing. I embrace that.
And we appreciate that. So yeah,
Thank
if you could
you.
just speak openly and candidly, then I know you had a life situation. If you could tell us a little bit about that, how that's affecting you right now, what's going on.
So so growing up, my mother and who I call my father raised me. My mom got
Mhm.
married to my sister's dad, and that's who raised me.
Mhm.
And so I know who my birth father is. I've always known him. I know that side of the family too as well. But like he
Mhm.
never really dealt with any of his kids. So recently
So he
I got
never
a
dealt
phone
with any
call.
of his kids. So you saying it's multiple kids?
It's like eight of us supposedly.
Oh, really? So you have eight
Yeah.
or seven
I,
brothers and sisters? Do
I'm the
you know
oldest.
them?
I only know like three.
Mhm. Okay.
So far I've only know like three, but apparently it's like eight of us, and then I think I got a little sister that may be like 10.
Uh huh.
So
Oh
like
wow.
so I got an inbox from Facebook
Mhm.
and they were like, "Hey, can I get your number so I can call you?" And I kind of figured it was something about him. I knew it was something about, I'm gonna say, my
Was it a
sperm donor, if
person that
that's
you
okay.
know that
Yeah, it
knows
was a
him?
cousin. It was a
Okay.
cousin. So that's how I
Okay.
knew.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say my sperm donor in the most, like, I want to be respectful to the 10th power. So like I'm gonna say my sperm donor. So
It's no
it was,
judgment here.
yeah, so it was a family member that inboxed me, and
Mhm.
so like I knew it had something to do with him, and like right now he's like going through a divorce. He got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and
Mhm.
like my cousin just felt like maybe if he reached out to his kids and he fixed this connection or this broken thing that was with his kids, his life would be better. Because
Mhm.
karma, everybody knows about karma. Karma is real. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So, um, we talked on the phone. I have harbored feelings, but not as much. I will say that because I had
Mhm.
a father, like,
Mhm.
and he's still in my life. He called me weekly. He talked to his grandkids. He paid a
Mhm.
phone bill. Like, if I need
Yeah.
anything, my dad has always been there. It's never
Mhm.
been an issue. Like, most people don't even know that he's not my biological father. Like, he's just
Mhm.
always been there. He's never let anybody in our family treat me any different. Like, it's never been different. And so when my sperm donor, when he called me, like, it's like I don't know if I really want to fix that relationship. I kind
Mhm.
of do, but then I kind of just don't care. Like, I feel like I'm so old now. Like, maybe if you was here 15, 20 years ago, I would have needed to, because
Yeah.
every girl needs a father. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I
I
agree.
feel like the reason why women let a lot of men do and treat them the way that they treat them is because that father figure issue. You get what I'm saying?
I totally
And
agree.
so, but I do want to. I said what I was gonna do was I wasn't gonna just like have my heart hardened towards it. I am gonna make sure I talk to him twice a week, and I do want to get to know my siblings because I feel like him being there, it doesn't have anything to do with them. Like they had nothing to do with that. And I know like this is America. Like everybody going through the same thing. I would love to hear like how do you guys feel about that? How do you feel that I should like go into this situation? How do you feel I should treat this situation? Because honestly, I mean, I would gladly take the advice because I don't know.
Well, that's so open. So I really appreciate your openness. And then I just want to make this clear because that is a stigma in our community, but I want to be clear that that's a stigma in everyone's community, guys. So
It
I don't
is.
want anyone to feel like less than because they have a black dad that's not there, because there are a lot of fatherless children, black, brown, white, Asian,
Yes.
whatever. So what, people are
Trust me.
people no matter what their race is. Okay, so let's be clear about that first of all. But I think that's amazing that you are willing to give him a chance after all this time, because you do have the right to feel how you feel, because you didn't ask to be here. That wasn't your choice, and it wasn't your choice to not have him, although you may not know the circumstances also. So I think that's really grown up of you that you would even give him a chance to explain himself to you, and then go
He
from there
says,
with him.
"Thank you,
Yeah.
girl."
So how do you feel since you've spoken with him? Did that change your mind about how you felt before?
I feel like a lot of stuff, I've been through a lot of stuff. So I feel like as a young girl, like I feel like the way I let men treat me had a lot, even though I had a father, I had one, but it had a lot to do with my biological parent not wanting to be there. Like him
Exactly.
just like tossing me out to the side, or me spending the summer with him and like him not being there. Like he wanted to spend time with the women he was involved with. And honestly, he liked white women. So I'm gonna put this in. So I'm
Okay.
dark skinned. He liked the light women. Most of my brothers and sisters are mixed, and so I had an issue with image growing up because I thought I was too dark. I feel
Oh
like I
wow.
can let a man treat me any kind of way, or I could just deal with this because I'm not light skinned. I'm not like the color most people would like
Oh
for their girlfriends to
wow.
be. So like that's why I tell people like a lot of stuff that you think does not bother these kids, it plays a lot in their life. Cause
Yeah.
like I've never told anybody that. So y'all my first people to tell that.
Okay,
So
we
that
appreciate
had
it.
a
Thank you for
lot,
sharing that with Milestone
yes,
Mondays. Thank you so
that
much,
had a lot
because that's a
of
lot.
self-imaging
Wow.
issues with me because I feel
Yeah.
like he was a nice looking black man. I was like, and he don't date number white women. So I was just like,
Yeah.
maybe it's us, maybe it's me, maybe it's my
Yeah.
skin tone. You get what I'm saying?
I hope
And
he
so
get the
like
chance to tell you it was never any of those things. Like that
I
had
can't wait.
absolutely nothing to
I'll
do
keep you
with
guys
it.
updated. I'll
Yeah, we
definitely keep you
definitely want to
updated.
have you back on the show. Like once you guys have that conversation, I would love to know how that went with the colorism thing. That's an even deeper wound that you have to
Yes.
heal. I just hope that he gets the chance to tell you that it never had anything to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It was just all his decisions that he was making. He just wanted to live his life. He didn't say, "Oh, because my daughter dark skin, I don't want to be in her life." I promise you, that's not the case. But a lot of times when we don't talk to our children, when we don't go and communicate with people, people will walk around for years thinking one thing when it's something totally different.
Totally different. Yep.
Yeah, and so I just really hope that you guys get the chance to have that conversation so he can just let you know, baby girl, it's nothing like that. And I hope that you know that you are beautiful. I hope that you know your black skin represents everything that they want to take from us. But yeah, that's one of the things though that definitely in our community needs to be addressed even more is colorism, because there are a lot of people that think they're not good enough because their skin isn't a certain color. But thank you so much for sharing that with us. We really appreciate that. So moving right along, I heard you got a new boo. What's up with that?
Hey.
Okay.
And he
Tell her.
handsome and he dark skinned
Okay.
big.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Is he tall, girl? Is he
He
tall?
is. He's very
Ah,
tall.
three
So
for three,
yeah.
three for three, three for three.
Yeah, he 3 for
Okay.
3.
Okay. So tell us a little bit
Definitely.
about him. Tell us about how you guys met.
We met on Facebook. Surprisingly, we met on
Okay.
Facebook. It was social media that we met. And like I get people
So
in my
social
inbox.
media is doing some good, guys.
Hey,
Contrary to
it's
what the people
not
may say.
I feel like you need to definitely like subtract the people out of your inbox. But what I will say is
So they be in the
if
DMs.
bad
Is that safe to
they
say they be in the
they
DMs?
be in the DMs. But look, I will tell you this. It's like you just gotta like just kind of feel people out. Don't just go in there and be like, let me cuss him out for being in my inbox. Like
Yeah.
I feel like just have
How many
I ain't
times did
curse
he
him
get in
out.
your DM before
He
you
didn't
said
get cursed
yes?
out. It was other people that got cursed out,
Okay.
but he didn't get cursed out. He came in respectable.
Okay, okay. He was respectful. Okay,
He
this
was
was
very
up.
respectful when he came
This
in
was
there.
up.
But I thought he was nosy, y'all. So look. So he
What
got in the
happened?
DM and he was
Uh,
asking all these personal questions. I was like, oh, too
like
nosy.
name
Like
a
I
question he asked. What was a
he was
personal question?
like, oh, so do you still live in Mississippi? Such and such and
Uh
such.
huh. That's
I
not
was
too personal.
like,
That's just to know if you
that
in the
wasn't
area or
personal.
not.
But then he was
Okay.
just like, so like tell me about yourself, like how do your kids and like um what made you move out there to it was like and then he got real personal. It was just like what really made you move out there to Texas, like besides the money and just
Was it
something new,
personal
like
or did it hit a
to
button?
me it hit a
Did it hit a
button.
hot? Yeah, I
It hit a
know, cause it
button.
sound like that hit a
So
button.
yeah, I was just like,
Oh my goodness, it's so funny, y'all, because we want to get to know somebody, but when they ask questions about us, we don't want to tell them.
yeah,
And
my
this,
dad struggling. Like I had to literally part my hair in sections and like detangle it because my man like for my hair to be curly. So I
yeah,
was
and
just like,
it needs to be. I know. That's why I said about people that be trying to go natural. They think that's an invitation for them to walk around with their hair sticking up on their head
just
like
be
they
nasty.
because they
Okay.
natural. Y'all
It's
have to do
not.
nothing. Like no, hell
It's
no.
not.
Go put a perm in that shit right now. If you don't want to do nothing
If
to
you
it,
not
put a perm in.
gonna
Exactly.
but
There's no invitation for
you
you to
know,
walk around looking
just a
crazy.
handout for my natural hair sisters. Like it's detangling hurts. Like it hurts, and the longer it get,
Well,
the
you
more it
knew
hurts.
that when you went on that
I
journey.
didn't realize it
When you was a
at
little
first.
girl and your mama used to be combing your
Well,
hair.
my mama stuck a perm in my head. She said it was too thick. She was just like, you know what?
She didn't even have time to play with
Baby, she
you. She
ain't had
said,
time. She didn't play with me. I was like 5. She put a perm in my head, baby. I don't know what that was. So it was
That's
over
all.
with. But on
Yes.
my natural hair journey, I
Uh-huh.
realized like, yo, I'm tender-headed. That shit hurt. So
Yeah.
look.
Well, hey.
So I will say, but if you are natural, comb your hair. Don't be walking around here like that. Like,
I'm proud. I'm proud. You know,
cause
we
you know
had many
I football
conversations.
it out, dog.
And you know how we used to get into it about that. And then you be
Now
mad.
she
Somebody said, she
hated my
mad at
hair.
me because I don't want my hair. You don't mad because you ain't finna go nowhere with me looking like that.
Ooh, child.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
want to
I don't
come
want to wear
jump
no
in the car like we
wig.
finna go out.
Wig
No,
about
we
to come
not.
out, hair itching, wig all back here. So, you know, at this point, it's like you got to comb your hair, sis.
You know, I know you in a new relationship, and so I'm guessing everything's going really good. What does that relationship look like for you?
It's beautiful. Like,
Okay,
okay,
I
so let
like
me tell
that.
y'all about manifesting women. Manifest what you want and go for
Okay.
it. So last year, I remember my one of my best friends, Posey. She was like, I remember I wrote down what I wanted for my husband and what I wanted him to be like. Like I was specific because she was like, God got a funny way of like giving you exactly what you say you want, but if you're not clear on
Mhm.
what you say you want, he gonna give you what you wrote down, and it's not gonna
Mhm.
be what you really wanted. So I was like, I'm gonna be specific. I'm gonna write down everything, every quality I want in a man. But what I wanted in a man was what I seen in myself.
Uh
I
huh.
wanted somebody who was understanding, who was a hard worker, who was dark skinned, who was tall, who was
Okay.
beautiful, who loved
Yeah.
kids, because I love kids.
Mhm.
I wanted somebody who had a fear of God, who believed in praying to their ancestors, who wanted to go on this journey of life, like could be my partner in crime with me. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Okay. I
And
like
I wrote
that.
it down in the book. It was about a year
Uh-huh.
ago.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why we clash so much now, because it's like I'm looking at myself, like I'm speaking to myself
Yeah.
with him. He is like the male version of me, which is
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
Like everything that I wrote down in the book, it was like I was writing down myself because it was
Yeah.
qualities that I possess. I just wanted my man to have it. And
Mm-hmm.
so, like, he has all those qualities. I wrote
Yeah,
this
like
down. Like, is this
okay,
real? Like,
okay. I'm glad that you said that. If you don't know what you want, wait.
wait.
Wait until you know. You don't have to just have
Let
anything.
me tell you something, baby. I am a baby mama. I got 3 kids. I
Okay.
got 3 baby daddies. Let me tell y'all that, first of all. It
Okay.
wasn't my fault, but I got 3 baby daddies.
It don't matter.
So
Shit, it
I
is
would
what it
say that
is.
don't matter. Like if somebody is if God got somebody for you,
Mm-hmm.
if there is somebody for you, that person gonna be for you no matter what. No matter what that person is going to be for you, nothing is going to stop that. And I do mean nothing at all. Not the past that you have been through, not the kids that you currently got, not your job, not your mom and them, not nothing. Like if that
Yeah.
person is for you, that person gonna be for you. Like that person is just for you.
Exactly. Exactly. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. What God has for you is for you. So
It's for
I
you.
totally agree with that. Okay. So Kimio, obviously, like you said, you have 3 kids, 3 baby daddies. So you've obviously been in past relationships. So how did those past relationships shape the woman that you are today, the type of woman that you wanted to be, and the type of man that you were looking for?
I feel like the past relationships, I think that I just wanted a man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know what I wanted. I will say
Mm-hmm.
that but I feel like I have been through a lot. And so
Mm-hmm.
like everything that I went through, it taught me a couple of things. One thing it did teach me was it told me to know exactly what I wanted in a man and be
Mm-hmm.
okay with requesting that in a man. Like I learned like just be real with yourself and be real with the person that you're being into. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of times in relationships, we fake it until we make it or until we get a ring or until we get us moving in together or until we buy a house together. Like, I'm not gonna do none of that. Like, do you know
Exactly.
what it costs to get married? Do you know what it costs to buy a house with somebody? Like, I'm gonna give you the real at the beginning. If you don't like the real, guess what? We gonna split. I mean,
And not even how
we
much
ain't
it
hurt
costs to
nobody
have a
pocket.
wedding or to buy a house. Do
It's
you know how much it
time.
costs to be unhappy? Like
Yes.
that is the most expensive thing is unhappiness, you know. But do you think that you had to like go through some healing for yourself personally before you got to this place?
I do. None of that. I felt like I started seeing the flaws that the other person I was with seen in me. That's the
Mm-hmm.
one thing I seen. I was like, oh my God. I was
Yeah.
like, what? And then
Yeah.
I wanted to work on those flaws because I didn't think I
Yeah.
was bad. I thought I was
Exactly.
the
We
perfect
never
girlfriend.
do. Me too. I thought I was a
Yeah,
perfect
but
wife,
then
and yeah.
yes, but when you start seeing like I was with you for 10 years and I was doing this, but like yeah, but
Exactly.
when you start seeing flaws in yourself, I really honestly I had to just like take some time and work on this stuff for real, like for real.
Yeah.
I feel like that's stuff that you need to work on, and like I got into relationships after that. Honestly, I was in like 2 other relationships after that. It was messed up, but I got into 2 other ones after that. But
Mhm.
I will tell you, like with those 2 other relationships, those two, let me see. I got exactly what I wanted in one relationship. Everything I wanted in a man, I got it. He
Mhm.
was more passive and it
Mhm.
came off as weak. And
Mhm.
so I would say that he wasn't the guy for me. But like I said, the person that I have now, I know when to shit the hell up sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm. And then that's true. I get that. So that's one of the questions that I want to ask the people and leave comments below. Do you think passive men are weak? Because a lot of times men that are passive they do come off as weak, especially when it's a strong dominant woman. Do you
Yeah.
think they're weak or do you think that's just our perception of them?
I think that there
Mhm.
is a woman out there that is made
Yeah.
for that passive man. I'm
Exactly.
just not one of those women. Like
Hey,
you need to be
well, at
hey,
least you're real about it. Hey, at least
you
you're
need to
real
look
about
in me sometimes my personality comes off strong. My mama was a strong woman, and I can't help it. Like, and I need somebody to tell me, like, baby, chill out for a second. Let me handle this. And I
Like,
need to be
hey,
just
you
like, you
up
know what? Let me
here?
shut
I
up because
need you
he
to come
told me to
down
shut
here.
up. Yeah, yes.
It's
There have been
respectful.
times where me and you have been somewhere, and you have kicked me out of the store because of my mouth.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me tell y'all, okay? This girl right here, we almost lost
Yes.
friendship before because me, when I go somewhere, I don't like to make a scene. I don't care what happened. It's a way to handle it. Me,
True.
I want to speak to your manager. I need to speak to the highest person in charge. I'm saying all that. But
True.
I'm not yelling, I'm not cursing, I'm not screaming. Or none of that. But how are y'all? If you look at her the
Better
wrong
though.
way. One time we were at the store, I said, hold on, ma'am. Ma'am, first of all, hold on, ma'am. I'll be back with you. You go to the car right now. Go,
She
I
didn't tell me to
go
go
to
to
the
the
car
car.
right now. Just go to the car, and I'm gonna
It
deal with
got
you
that
when I get to
bad.
the car.
I didn't grow a lot, y'all. So let me tell y'all, from that time to now, I have grown a lot. I mean, I don't even know what happened. It's just like I was so angry then too.
I
Like I
think
had
you
a lot of
probably were
anger in
going
me.
through a lot because
I
you were never like
was.
that. I think you were probably going through
I
a
was.
lot,
I was
and
I
this
was
was
going
just
through
the
something
person
in
to
my
take it
life.
out on. But
And
that was just
baby, they
nothing
had
else.
just did one thing I didn't want them to do. And so it went from 0 to
And I'm just
100.
like,
Yes.
then, first of all, it's at a store that is in my neighborhood that I gotta go to. It's the
She gotta
grocery
go
store
to.
I go to every week. So you're not about to get me kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Hell
Wasn't
no.
none of us up in there.
I'm down, but I ain't down for that. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Baby.
if
Yes.
somebody comes to
So
you wrong, I got your back. But that kind of stuff, like, I just feel like
yeah.
it's a way to handle things. You know what
It
I'm
is a
saying?
way
As
that
a
I will
grown
say that it
woman,
is. It
it's a
is.
way that you should represent yourself at all times, no matter what
Definitely. I will
happens.
say
Like,
I have grown from that. And that takes a part of a lot of growing. And
uh
the
huh.
retreat did help out some too as well.
Oh, so we had
Um
some incidents since then? Damn, that was just
oh,
last
I haven't had none
week.
since.
Oh, okay, like,
I'm thinking, I don't know. Yeah, we had one in the movie theater. Yeah,
Oh,
I
my God.
almost
Hey,
like,
so she wasn't going to tell us about that one, y'all.
y'all,
What happened at the movies?
the woman told my child to shush.
Oh, nah. No, she didn't.
Yeah, and if you,
Okay.
and
Well,
like I
I
said, if you
understand.
know me, then you know me.
And
Like,
you know it. Sometimes I give you to go ahead. Like remember that one time I said, you
yeah.
know what, you can act a fool with them because they
Go
deserve it.
ahead. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't a moment.
Exactly.
I pick
Okay.
my battles now. I
It's
pick
okay.
them.
Yeah,
But
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
so
Because you know, it's sometimes when a person just really get gutter with you, you know you about to get gutter. Like I just know sometimes when I'm gonna act a fool, I know I'm gonna act a fool. You know what I'm saying? And
it's
I
like,
understand that.
yeah, it's like I turn into her. It's, let me tell you something. I got an alter ego. Her name is Coco from the door. Like she
Nah,
like to
that
have
was the
plastic
Hulk, y'all.
surgery. She like to have plastic surgery. She like to fight. She like to drink liquor out the bottle. Like she ghetto. Like she real ghetto. And so like Coco come out at certain moments. Like I just be like, Kimio, calm down, because this is not you. And
Wait.
Coco just be like, yes, it is,
Yes,
sis.
the shoe
Don't
bitch.
let them
The
do you
shoe.
like that. Forget these folks. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, we have had some great times.
yes, ma'am.
I will admit to that. I will admit to that. So, if you had to give the ladies your top three things right now, with everything that you've been through, everything that you've learned, what would be your top three life lessons of 2021?
Surround yourself with beautiful people that have like beautiful spirits, beautiful minds. The words that come out their mouth is always like beautiful. They're encouraging. That's one thing. Like surround yourself with good people. I would
Yeah,
say that. Two,
I love
I
it.
would say write down your goals and go for what you want. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't think like, oh, if I go to school, that's 4 years. I'm gonna be 35. Like, gives a damn. Like,
I'm
go.
telling you, the time gonna pass by
If
anyway.
yes, Like, you're gonna be 35 in 4 years still. You're gonna be 35 in 4 years
Anyway,
without
you
a
gonna be
degree. You might
35
as well
with a
just
degree
get
or
it.
without a degree.
You might as well get it. Okay.
Exactly.
I would say, like, go for your goals and just go for it. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. Don't put no time limit to that. Like, go for it. I will also
Yes.
say, stack your money. Like, everything you see, you don't have to buy. This year, do not waste your money on nothing stupid.
That was a round of applause. You get a standing ovation because that was like the perfect advice. I couldn't have said it better myself. Like every single thing that you said is major. Like those are the things that we should be focused on versus the things that we have been in the past. I really appreciate that. So what's next for you, Cameo?
Next for me, I actually have a shoe store that I have been working on for like a year now. I think I
Yay!
was, yes, so I think I was
Congratulations!
afraid at one point to start it. But I feel like if God gives you a gift, I think you should go for it. He's giving you that gift for a reason. So I have a shoe store that's going to drop in April.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Candyland.
Okay,
And if
Candyland.
you guys have Facebook, my name is Cam Newman on Facebook. And if you have Instagram, my name is Candy. Is it Candy Cam underscore 365? So on Facebook. So definitely follow me on both of those, and then that way you can like see my progress in the world. And I also have a cleaning business with a partner that we're about to open up called Newman's Cleaning Care.
That's what's up, man. Okay, big things popping in
Big things,
2021.
big
Okay,
things popping.
so I will definitely post a link down below for your Instagram, all your social media, and then we're gonna be looking forward to the shoe store because you know a girl loves some shoes, and I do need my
Shoes.
place clean too. If y'all can help me with
Yes.
that, okay?
We got you.
Okay, this year for my birthday, everybody know my birthday November 30th. So for me, every year birthdays, of course, is a big celebration. I love to celebrate birthdays because you only get one day a year and it's your one day. So I love to celebrate birthdays. But it's also always a time of reflection for me because it's like one of those things like, am I where I want to be in life? Am I on the right path? Is there something more I need to do? It's one of those times for me. So, what better way to reflect and clear your mind and create a new path than to go to a retreat? And I mean, why not a retreat? Because it's necessary. It's something that we need. It's something that we oftentimes don't have in our community. It's something that we oftentimes don't have access to. So for about the last 3 years, I wanted to go on a retreat for my birthday, but it was always so expensive. It was gonna at least be $3,000. It's in another country. You're gonna still have to book a flight, and then you're gonna have to get a group of friends that's able to go. And it just never worked out. I just didn't want to give up on it. It was something that I still wanted to do, but I had to figure out a different way to do it. Like, how can we do this and it be affordable and then it still be what it's supposed to be for people to come and heal, people to come and empower themselves, people to come and recompense with themselves because sometimes we need to come and like make amends with ourselves for all the things that we've allowed in our lives, for all the things that we haven't done for ourselves. Sometimes we need to get a clean slate with ourselves. So what I did was I sat down, I brainstormed, and bam, it hit me. Why not create your own retreat? So that's what I did. I created Flexing in My Complexion Women's Retreat. And Flexing in My Complexion, of course, because we're women of color and we want a safe place for ourselves, somewhere that we can be vulnerable with our friends, somewhere that we can feel safe to talk about things that are going on in the world, somewhere that we can feel safe healing amongst our friend and amongst other leaders that are here to help us. So this year for my birthday, I planned it, I created it, we executed it. It turned out beautifully. I'm so excited about it. And I have Cameo here today. She was one of my first friends that was able to attend the retreat. So, Cameo, I just want to open up the floor to you so you can tell us a little bit more about your experience at the retreat.
First of all, let me say this. I felt like the retreat was a break. It was a break away from our reality. We are wives, we are girlfriends, we are mothers, we are business partners, we are working women. And I feel like we are so many titles just balled up into one, which is called mom. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that the retreat was just a break. Like you didn't have to get up in the morning cooking for kids or like dealing with issues with that, helping your husband get stuff together, helping your boyfriend get stuff together, or just, just being on somebody's beck and call 24/7. It's so funny because like you look at these beautiful women and you just think their life's so perfect. They married, they have these great lives, they have great jobs. But then when they started telling you their stories, you're just like, damn, like
Everyone
it
has a story. I tell you all the
yes,
time, don't judge
yes.
a book by its cover.
You cannot like
Mm-hmm.
you can't tell your husband how broken you feel because he like he think you're supposed to be running the house.
It's
You know
just
what I'm
some
saying?
conversations that you
Yeah,
can't have with
yes,
your
you can't
husband, and I
have
get
with your
that.
husband. Yes,
It's some
and it
conversations you need all your friends gathered around you and telling you it's gonna be
yes,
okay, and you can
it's
cry to them and
exactly.
you
It was
can,
no judgment
yeah,
zone,
no
none. It was
judgment,
no
of
judgment
course.
zone. Like we all cried together. Like with women, I feel like a lot of times we are. I ain't saying we gotta like each other, but I feel like sometimes we are pent against each other so much in this like competitive thing that we don't know how to be there for each
And
other.
it shouldn't be
And
like
like
that
it
because
should,
we
it really
don't
should,
have to. I get what you're saying.
it
We
really
don't have to
should
like each other, but we don't have to dislike
have
each
to be
other.
against each other. Yeah,
I
like we don't.
mean,
Not to mention the food was awesome.
okay,
Let me
okay,
just put that out
food.
there. The
Yes,
food was
okay.
good. We had a chef on deck.
It
The
did.
food was good.
It
So I will
was.
say that too. Like, for instance, being around one of the moms, she made me wanted to be a better mom because she was so hands on.
Mm-hmm.
And like being around one of the wives, like how she catered to her husband, it just made you want to be in the future when I do
Mm-hmm.
become a wife. It made me want to, like, I need to do this better.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
because how do
saying?
you know that you a good person if you never been challenged
Yeah,
or if nobody else,
exactly.
like how do you know what you're doing
Yes,
is right if you never seen any other way? And
yes,
that's good. That's growth because that just helps you be a better overall person. You add that to what you already know, and you know what I'm saying. That can't touch you. That's really what the retreat is all about. It's about bringing us together in a safe place where we can be vulnerable amongst other women that look like us, that talk like us, that act like us, that think like us. You know what I'm saying? It's just about
hmm
us having a safe place. We've never had that. The retreat is all inclusive. So it's a 3 to 5 night getaway from all your problems, the kids, your husband, all the stresses. It's at a private location where we had people that came in from Mississippi as well as Texas. So we did Hot Springs, Arkansas. We went to the mountains. There was a private location there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful location. All the food is included. Everything's included. The only thing you have to do is get there. And the great thing about that is that no matter where you are in the world, the location will be 3.5 to 4 hours from you. So you and your girls gas up the truck, gas up the rental car, and y'all all jump in together. Everybody got gas money. So
yes,
the
and
great thing about it is
just pick a
once you
spot. We going.
exactly. So the great thing about it is once you pay for your trip, when you get here, it's no hidden fees. It's no, oh yeah, you pay for this, but now when you get here, you need to do this, this, and that. Everything is completely included because I want it to be a healing place. I want it to be a place where you don't have to worry about, oh, well, I came on this trip, but now I can't afford to eat, or now I can't afford to do this or
Yeah.
that. I just want you to be able to come and just enjoy yourself to the fullest. So Cameo has on one of the shirts, the Flexing in My Complexion t-shirt. Can you show the people your shirt?
Yes, do you guys see
Yeah, that is beautiful. And then we also
it?
have the Flexing in My Complexion mask as well. Shout
I got
out
my
to
little gift cup
Sincerely.
too. This was nice.
Oh yeah, that is really cute. That's one of the gifts that the ladies did receive at the retreat, guys. So there are so many different things that is going on with this retreat. So it's gonna be a healing thing. You can customize the retreat based on your specific needs. So if it's just a girls getaway, we'll customize it for a girls getaway. If it's a birthday trip, we'll customize it that way, but it's up to you, whatever you need. So you can go out to our website, www.milestonemondays.com, and you can find more information, more pictures, more videos from the retreat. So everything was beautiful. We had a great time. We had a lot of healing, which is the main thing that,
It was a
we
lot of
wanted to do
crying,
the
y'all.
retreat.
It was some
It
crying.
was. It was some crying, but
It
there
was
were
some good
tears of
crying.
joy.
It was good crying.
It really
I
was
will say
because, yes, people had to release a lot. Guys,
it.
we need a
Hmm.
place to unwind every now and again. We need that stopping point. Every day you keep going and going and going and going, but you never take a chance to, like, rejuvenate yourself. And that's what this is about. This is about us as women putting ourselves first. And that's why I said it's a place of recompense, because it's a place where you're going to make amends with yourself for all the times I left you hanging, for all the times I put you on the back burner, for all the times I didn't put you first, for all the times I put everyone else's stuff before your stuff. This is a place of recompense. I can make amends with myself. I can make it up to myself. I can treat myself differently from here on out. It's a place of empowerment. It's a place of peace. It's a place of clarity. Maybe I don't know my next step. Maybe I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe I just need some love and support. We have it all at Flexing in My Complexion Women's Retreat. So, guys, again,
Exactly.
if you're interested, go out to our website, milestonemondays.com. You can find way more information about the retreat there. So, if I had to narrow it down to three things that I want you guys to know about the Flexing in My Complexion retreat, the first one is it's a place of healing. The second one is it's a place of empowerment. The third one is it's a place of recompense. And our motto here at Milestone Mondays is to serve, to empower, and to be great. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to empower you. And I'm here to be great for you, so in turn you can be great. If you are interested in the retreat, go over to our website, www.milestonemondays.com. You can find way more information on the retreat, way more pictures, videos on the retreat at our website. I do want to say that the retreats start at $700 per person. You can do a 3 to 5 night retreat. You have to have at least 6 ladies, so it can be 6 to 10 ladies in order to book a retreat. We do have booking available starting March 21st. We will have retreats available, and everything is included. So all food is included, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the activities are going to be included. So if you're interested in the retreat, just go over to our website, milestonemondays.com, and click the info link and leave your information, and someone will be in contact with you. So now we want to say, Georgia, stand up, pat yourselves on the back. You guys did it again. I knew you would, Georgia. So, one significant thing is Raphael Warnock. Well, let me excuse myself and say Pastor Warnock is the first black senator in the state of Georgia. So Georgia went from red to purple to blue, guys. That is major in 2021. That is major. Georgia has been a red state for at least 60 years, guys. Well, I don't know if it's 60 years, but they've been a red state for a long time. I don't know how long. So let me stop lying about Let me stop lying about that, because I don't fucking know if they've been a red state for 50 years or 60, 30. I know it's been a long time, okay, that they were a red state and they are blue. So that's major. Okay. What's also really amazing is that Reverend Warnock, he is the senior pastor at Ebenezer Baptist Church, which Martin Luther King actually was the co-pastor there back in 1960. So that's really amazing. Something about that just warms my heartstrings. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in to Milestone Mondays this week. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you guys next week. Thanks again for tuning in.